And another thing, I'm so tired of always having to be strong. That's something that I've always had to do as a defense mechanism. That's something I've always had to do because if I'm not strong, who's going to be strong for me? If I don't protect my household, who's going to protect it for me? But there comes a point in time in every person's life that they need a shoulder to cry on, that they need somebody to hug, that they need somebody to love on. And the advice that I get from people who are either married or have a very, very big, very, very strong family support system is always that I just need to tough it out, right? That I'm looking at things wrong. But I'm looking at things realistically. I know that I am loved. I feel God's presence every single day. I know He loves me. And I know that God sends me people who love me to pour into me. But there's a difference between having a community of people at church and having people that you're doing life with every single day. And people who will come over your house and chill with you and everything. I recently have started to get close with a few people that definitely fill that void. But always going to be it's always going to be something that I want is a life partner. I'm not desperate, which is why I'm single. Because on every single app I have people always trying to get with me. So it's not that I can't find anybody or that nobody can't find me. That's not the thing. What I desire, what I'm looking for is someone safe where I can be his helpmate. What God created me to be, your helpmate. I don't want to be with another man I have to take care of. I did that for my ex-husband and my ex-boyfriend. I have kids with two men who never took care of me or our kids. I don't want to be with someone who is not emotionally available. Someone who doesn't like to have conversations about life. Someone who is not trying to grow spiritually. Someone who is not trying to grow financially. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that I have to coach or someone that I have to be their parent. There are so many great men out here. A lot of them are not looking for a woman who is strong, who is already doing things on her own. A lot of them are looking for women that they could take care of, which is cool. But when you're the type of woman who's always had to take care of everything and you've never had someone that literally did everything for you, it's hard to get into your soft feminine energy. The right mate would have to come to you for that, right? And he would have to present himself in a way that you know that you're safe so that you can let your guard down and know that you're not gonna flop. But the thing is, so many men look at you as superior to them, even if they make more money than you. They will look at you as spiritually superior to them and they won't even approach you. And that's been the issue that I've had. I've had multiple different men who I'm friends with who are like, yeah, you're like you're not really approachable. Like, men are scared of you. Like, that's really how men my age and older think. Like, that they're scared of me. Like, that they think that I'm gonna do, like, I don't want to do nothing to you. You could do something to me. Like, let me quit. I am not going to lower my standards, nor am I going to be weak in order to get a man. But I need a man who can handle the fact that I am strong, but give me a safe place to where I can be soft. I'm not going to be soft when I know that if I don't do everything, nothing's going to get done for my household, for my kids, for me, for my business, for my life, for my spirituality. If you don't even have a relationship with God, you cannot lead me or my household when God is everything to us. So, a man who is already spiritually walking with God, a man who already goes to the cross for everything, a man who already allows Holy Spirit to guide his life, a man who is already financially stable or working towards financial stability, but God is his source. That is what I need. Everything else will come in sickness and in health. I don't care about none of the other stuff. What I care about is who do you serve, where are you going? Because if you don't even know where you're going, you cannot lead me. You ain't about to lead me to hell. And that's that's something that so many women are scared of, and then they'll just fall for any man. Oh, he has a job, he's stable, he's secure. Okay, but does he follow God? Because if he doesn't follow God, he can be stable today and unstable tomorrow. But does he have a bad attitude when he's not stable? Is he abusive when he's not stable? Is he an alcoholic when he's not stable? Is he dangerous when he's not stable? Does he cheat when he's not stable? Because that makes him feel more stable. If a man is not submitted to God, there's nothing that he won't do. I don't care how good of a man he is right now. If he has money but he doesn't have God, if that money was ever taken from him, you don't know what he would do. You also don't know what he's doing with the money that he has. So I would much rather know that you're submitted to God rather than care about how many commas you have in your bank account. And that's why I'm single. But I just wish that men who have this intentionality of actually being a man of God and servicing his wife in such a way that she feels comfortable and she feels safe. I wish that those type of men were not scared of women who already have their own. Like, yes, we might come off unapproachable. It's because we've been approached by so many bums, or we've been approached by so many narcissistic fools, or we've been approached by so many demonic influences that try to act like they're godly. We've been approached by so many men who are confused, and we don't want that. So we got to have a hard exterior so that we don't keep getting the same thing because we're lovers. Hard women are really lover girls on the inside. You just got to get to the softness. But a lot of men never get to the softness because they all play games. We want somebody that's not playing. We want somebody that don't play about us. Like in a real way. Not just so that they can get in your drawers, but like that really don't play about you in a real way. Because I know me, I don't play about my man. When I'm in a relationship, I was in a relationship with some crazy men and did not play about them even though they were beating on me. So just think of how it would be for a man who actually brought value to my life. I've been single for almost 4 years because I've never had a man that actually brought value to my life. And now that I know who I am in God, I refuse to submit to somebody that's not submitted to God. Sometimes I think we should bring back arranged marriages, but the thing is, I don't know if I could do it if I wasn't physically attracted to him. Y'all, I'm done rambling. Y'all have a great day. I'm about to go pick my kids up.